Having racked up millions and millions of views across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, while shocking unsuspecting viewers with his incredible talent, Francis Karel joins us on Soundcheck right now, coming to us from Los Angeles, I believe.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Not bad, not bad. How's it looking over there?
As you can see, it's really sunny right now, but we're getting our fair share of rain occasionally for the past months.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel less bad by the fact that it is currently raining.
That's not surprising though.
What sort of temperatures are you getting in the daytime out there?
It's like around 20 to like 25 right now, but like in a couple of weeks, it's gonna like shoot up to the 30s to 40s.
We do well to get 2.5 to 2 degrees.
That's insane.
It's not very nice. It's not very good. But you're all good though. You're all good. How's lockdown been treating you?
It's crazy that it's been a year, but I don't know. I feel like things are looking better moving forward, hopefully. And I'm just kind of trying to maintain the lockdown on my end.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So let's go back to kind of like closer to the beginning of your career in music, because according to your Spotify page, that started, or like it's like certainly escalated at a music festival in Indonesia after you accidentally spilt coffee on a record executive. I mean, that's quite the first impression, isn't it?
Okay, so just to clarify, I didn't spill it on him. Okay. I just want to.
In front of him. Okay.
Yeah, and like he kind of was just like, well, damn. And I was kind of like, I'm not even surprised anymore. I do stuff like this all the time. We ended up talking, and that kind of led to me having an opportunity to show my music to him. Yeah. And from there, like 2 weeks later, he kind of just invited me to New York for like a writing camp. And it was like one of the most amazing things I've ever like experienced, especially not having any like background in music back then.
Yeah, that's crazy because that's pretty like 0 to 100, isn't it? 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're in New York. Like, what were you doing at the festival in the first place then?
I was actually there to like shoot content like for like another artist, because I was at the time like helping out like in the management and just getting like YouTube content or like vlog content for like some other like artists. And that's kind of how I bumped into him.
So had you done no writing prior to meeting him? Or were you kind of like singing like other people's songs, etc.? Or
yeah, I've always kind of been writing, but like, like myself, like in my own room and being like, I'm a songwriter, but nothing that really like stated that I was like a proper songwriter. I don't even know if there's like a term for a proper. Yeah, established. There you go. Yeah. And it was always kind of just very DIY. And I was glad that he, appreciated what I had enough to fly me out to New York and work with some people over there.
That's so cool. Well, we're going to play your song Little Boy on the show right now. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, there's is there a lot of self-reflection inside of that with the lyrics? Because they're quite stark lyrics about, almost you just having a conversation with your own sort of head. Yeah.
So like Little Boy, I think like a lot of the things at the time were like so different, because when I was younger, I was just there to I was in school to study and just like, get over with it. But I think as like I started to grow up and started to, experience more and like start to realize that, wow, school is about to end. Like things kind of like started like, there were new things that I didn't think about at the time when I was like 15, let's say, that stressed me out, and kind of just like things that I never used to have to think about kind of all started popping in. And Little Boy was just kind of like a song about like, wow, being a little boy was so easy back then. But, now we're in this phase of life where you're starting to grow and think about yourself. And I feel like writing that song was kind of to help me out, because there were so many like questions that I had that like scared me because I didn't have the answers to them. And, like just living life sometimes can be scary. And for me, that was what Little Boy was describing.
Amazing. Well, let's play this right now. This is Francis Karel's track, Little Boy, on Soundcheck.
That's Little Boy from Francis Karel. Speaking of those like New York writing sessions, was that one that stemmed from that, or was that much later down the road?
Oh, no, that was kind of like after the whole experience I had. I came back to like Indonesia and decided to just, get in my room and like do the writing again. Cause like, it was crazy to have the opportunity to work with people, but it was kind of like a moment in my life that didn't last forever, and trying to get back into it. I was kind of like, I still want to write. I still want to create music. And that's what like Little Boy was one of the outcomes of that. Yeah. So that was just kind of like one of my self-reflection moments in my own room.
Yeah. And speaking of like doing things from your own room, I mean, you have possibly one of like the best ways of marketing music in the world, which is these like Omegle videos. Like, where did that idea come from?
Yeah. So that kind of, well, so I was on TikTok and I was scrolling through like my For You page, and some like other creators like video popped up, and he was just kind of making comedic videos on Omegle. And I'm sure I wasn't the first to like think about this, but at the time I was just like, why don't I try making a singing one for fun? You know, since like I haven't seen one yet. And I did that. And like the first video I posted just decided to do well. And I was kind of like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Let me try post another one to see if like it does it even better, or like people actually enjoy watching these. And the second video I posted like just really blew up for me and was like really helped me like grow my page to where it's at today. It's all like, I personally don't understand it, if I'm being honest. Like people ask me like, so like, what's the tactic? What's the plan behind it? And I'm just like, I just post at 4 p.m. or like 11 in the morning. It's kind of, there's no tactic to it. I'm just glad it works.
I think it's the reaction it's like, it's so simple, and it's the reaction that's so raw and so like visceral. I think that's what captures people's attention with it, really.
Yeah, it's really fun because like I never know what to expect from all these people who like, you know, sometimes there's going to be someone who's just like, nice, that was cool. Yeah. And I'd be like, great, awkwardly escapes myself out of the situation.
How long do you have to spend like going through getting a good reaction?
Well, I personally like try to sing through everybody. Yeah. And like, cause like what I do is like, I'm more of like a perfectionist on my side of like, oh, did I hit the notes right? Did I do this run like correctly? So aside from basing it on like the audience's like reaction on Omegle, it's also just kind of like me nitpicking each note that I miss, you know?
I mean, I kind of don't really want to ask this, but I also do want to ask this. Is there any chance that you could play something on Soundcheck right now?
I feel like it's warmed up enough. Let me just get my guitar and see what I can do. Okay, cool. Do you mind if I just do like a bit of an Ed Sheeran song?
Sure.
Homegrown from the UK, of course, we'd love that.
All right, cool. Let me know if it comes out correctly. All right, here we go. Give a little time to me. When burn this out, we'll play hide and seek. Turn this around. All I want is a taste that your lips allow. My mind, my mind. Give me love, my mind, my. Give me love. Mess it up a bit.
Wow.
That's incredible. And like, can we just stress as well that this is over Zoom audio and it still sounds amazing. Like,
Francis, thank you so much for that. That was wicked.
Of course, thank you. I hope it came out well on the guys' end.
Yeah, no, heard it great. It sounded really good. So where's the future, long term and short term? Like, what goals have you got? Like, you want to forget lockdowns and forget COVID. Like, what is it like on your radar that you want to do next?
Well, like one of the things I've always kind of wanted to do is pursue my artistry, which like before any of these like Omegle videos and TikTok started happening for me, I honestly came to LA with the intentions of pursuing a career as a songwriter, just because whatever it is that like happened with my career, I just knew I wanted it to be involved in music. And at the time back in Indonesia, when I was trying to pursue an artist career, it was just not always working out. And that's kind of what opened up my eyes towards the like songwriting world and like behind the scenes of like producing and all of that as well. So yeah, one of the things I love to do is just, you know, be able to continuously like release music as well as perform eventually in like concerts, hopefully like other shows, like festivals as well, just to, you know, get the chance to be able to do that would be amazing. But yeah, and like constantly work with other writers and artists because I'm just obsessed with working with people.
Do you have, that actually leads me on, because my next question was, do you have anyone that you, if you could sit down tomorrow in a studio and write a song with anyone Dead or alive, who would you choose?
I have to say there's like two people that popped into my mind, John Bellion and Julia Michaels.
John Bellion, yes. What a shout.
I am obsessed with both of them. I feel like they're a huge part of my inspirations in like songwriting.
I rediscovered John Bellion's record. I can't remember one of his, I think it must have been his debut album from 2016 or 17, or I can't remember, a few years ago. That was just like, I don't know, I rediscovered it the other day and I thought it was genius. But yes, John Bellion, genius.
Yeah, he's just...
But like, I mean, you kind of sort of collaborated with Tori Kelly. I mean, she wanted to collaborate with you the other day. That was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, that still doesn't make sense to me. As soon as you said that, like my head started spiraling again. Yeah, she's like, I've watched her since like middle school, and like when she first started posting like covers, and like it's crazy because like when I saw that she duetted my video, I was like laying in bed at like 8:30 p.m. like ready to go to sleep because I'm a grandma. And by the time like I like saw my phone light up, I just saw it say Tori Kelly duetted your video, and I couldn't make sense of it. So I was just like, it's a fan account. Like I'm getting random notifications because my phone is just broken. I opened the video and I just like saw her like stitched to my video, and I just couldn't. I like texted my managers and like my co-writer and my friends and like, guys, I'm currently dying. I will not be alive tomorrow after watching this a couple of times.
That's a wicked story. Well, we're going to finish, Francis, on the song that she duetted with you, your brand new single. Where did this come from writing wise, this track called You're Too Close?
I'd say it kind of just came from discussing with like friends of like how life has been, like how has quarantine been, because we talk a lot about like being so drained of trying to write all the time but not experiencing life much right now, because like as songwriters we try to like create as many things from our own experiences as much as we can, but like it gets hard when you have no experiences outside of your own bedroom. So that kind of like came out by like flushing out old conversations and like old like experiences. And it was so organic because I wrote that song with two other people. Their names are Carly Chappell and Brock Westover. And we were just like talking in a room, trying to write a song, and it kind of just happened organically within like 2 hours.
Amazing. Right. Well, Francis, thank you so much for joining us on Soundcheck. We really appreciate it. All the best. And hopefully we'll get to speak to you again soon, beyond with new music. And like you say, here's to the future. Hopefully we might even catch you at a show one day over in the UK. Come over here. I'm sure you'll be loved.
I'd love that.
You would. Yeah. Wicked. Nice one. This is Francis Karel's brand new single. It's called You're Too Close.